Have you ever wondered how far greed can push a family apart? Well, let me tell you the story of Leo and Sam, two brothers whose bond was about to be tested by money, secrets, and a truth that would change everything. Leo, the older brother, was a shrewd businessman. He was all about numbers, logic, and what he believed was rightfully his. Sam, the younger one, was the artist, the dreamer. He felt their father's legacy wasn't just about property. It was about memories, about love. When their father passed away, he left behind a massive fortune, a sprawling mansion, a successful company, and millions in the bank. And that's when the trouble began. The will was complicated. It didn't clearly state who got what. Dad would have wanted me to run the company. Leo would shout during their heated arguments, "I'm the one with the business sense." Sam would fire back, his voice trembling with emotion. "And he would have wanted me to keep the house. This is our home, Leo, not just an asset to be sold." The fight got ugly. They stopped talking, lawyers were hired. The beautiful memories of their childhood, playing in the very mansion they were fighting over, were replaced by bitter accusations. Their family, once a symbol of unity, was now a public spectacle of greed. They were tearing each other apart piece by piece, all for an inheritance. The legal battle dragged on for months. Finally, the day came for the final hearing. The air in the courtroom was thick with tension. Leo and Sam sat on opposite sides, refusing to even look at each other. The judge called their father's longtime lawyer to the stand. Everyone expected him to clarify the will, but instead he pulled out a sealed yellowed envelope. He announced it was a final letter, written by their father, to be opened only if the brothers couldn't resolve their dispute. The lawyer opened it. The room was dead silent. He began to read. The letter started with their father expressing his deep love for them. He wrote about how proud he was of the men they had become. But then came the twist. The letter revealed the biggest secret of their lives. Their father was not their biological father. He had met their mother when she was already pregnant with Leo, abandoned by the man who was responsible. A few years later, the same tragedy happened, and she was pregnant with Sam. This kind man, the only father they had ever known, had loved them as his own. He legally adopted them, gave them his name, and raised them with all his heart. He explained that all his wealth, his entire fortune, was inherited from his own family. According to the strict terms of his family's trust, only his biological issue, his own bloodline, could inherit the properties and the company. He had no biological children. Therefore, legally, neither Leo nor Sam were entitled to any of it. Everything was to be donated to a children's charity. The courtroom gasped. Leo and Sam just stared, their faces pale with shock. The fight, the anger, the greed, it all just vanished.